Lexus, you always challenging me. You know I love it when you challenge me, so let's do it.
Had to wear the Proving Grounds jersey today for this gameplay because I'm pretty excited. All right, what's the game plan, guys?
We'll just play sides if that's possible. But
Pass the ball, exploit mismatches, kick out. Yeah, we got him.
Yeah.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping a look at the Bulls starting lineup. We've got Buzelis. White is out there with Kevin Porter. Then it's Collins, and it's Moore in at the small forward. And for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Jalen Suggs is out there with MP. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Another NBA season, Clark, upon us. What's the biggest change you've seen since you played?
Well, I think a couple of things. Actually, I would consider these a tie. The ball handling and the three-point shooting of 7-foot guys. And then lastly, maybe the matchup zones defensively are the biggest changes for me.
Second chance shot. Shot by Collins, no good. Now Banchero. There's the lob to Carter.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Porter dishes to Moore. And it's Orlando with the rebound. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Bulls this season.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round one.
The first time you face a team in the season, that's when you're looking to take that mental advantage. Demonstrate you're better, and that could make it easier down the road.
Banchero, that's good.
Well, the defense puts contact on Banchero inside, but he just bullies right through it.
And White kicks to Porter. And so just over a minute and a half played.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan still looms large over this team and organization.
And, Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's White, and White slams it in.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Suggs against Porter. MP outside. And cranes it from beyond the arc. For Chicago, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Porter passes to Moore. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And it's White missing. And Wagner's got the ball here for Orlando. It's a 3-point game. MP outside. The pass to Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Carter. Orlando moving the ball. And it's Wagner missing. Bulls trail by 3. White goes in, and White with the stuff.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Well, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Williams with the steal. And the foul called on MP. That is his. Here's White. He had 22 points in the win against Atlanta. So on the floor for Chicago to start the second quarter. Kevin Porter is out there with Kobe White. Then there's Patrick Williams. Then it's Buzelis. And it's more in at the break for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Bulls made some excellent decisions and plays. He ended up with 8 points, and he capitalized quite a few times from distance, which was huge. And it was important for them to break that losing streak. He was a big reason why they were able to do it. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
You know, I'm curious, guys, to see whether the defense plays him straight up, plays him honestly, or do they deny him, trap him, whatever they can do to force the ball out of his hands. We'll see.
And it's Banchero top the key. And it's good for 2. Banchero's got his second bucket.
And for a big man, Banchero has a rare mix of moves. I mean, this guy can cross up defenders. He blows by people. Terrific handle for a guy that big.
And Moore kicks to White. Pocket 6. And the shot is good. White's got the lead up to 5 now for Chicago.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Good on the bucket.
And not sure what you can do with a guy like that. With his handles, he can just take defenders to school.
Suggs against Porter. Pass to Buzelis. White, wide open. He fires. Nails the wide open jump shot. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Suggs finds MP. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for Carter. And Chicago also making a switch. Dosumu's checked in. White with it. 8 points for him. Porter passes to Williams. Here's Buzelis. With the tip. And it's put back in by White. White's got 10 points in the game.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
So, for the Bulls, Zach Collins checked in for Williams. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Kevin Porter. Back to MP. 1:49 left now here in the second. Here's De Silva. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. They're looking to battle back. That's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
It's Collins high post.
Magic foul. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Collins. Jonathan Isaac, he's checked in for MP. So it's the Chicago Bulls looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the
44.
wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, you have to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. MP is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. So Clark, the last couple NBA seasons, featuring 14 of the top 15 team offensive ratings in league history.
You know, I think that's testament to the skill level of the players. And certainly you hear some coaches talk about defense being legislated out of the game. It is an entertaining product. That's part of the drive for more offense. I guess I could agree that there does need to be maybe a touch more balance and not so tilted toward the offense.
Bulls leading by 16. That's tipped. It's stolen by Banchero. To the middle. And then Carter with the jam.
With obvious length and jumping ability, Carter Jr. can get it coin above the rim and make it look easy.
Porter dishes to Moore. At the elbow, Collins. Here's Buzelis. Offline with his 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Porter kicks to White. Pass to Buzelis. And here's Porter.
ケーキ、四つ葉のクローバー、あきちゃん配信をご視聴いただきありがとうございます。本日は NBA でございます。ごゆっくりご視聴コメントしていってください。高評価、チャンネル登録よろしくお願いします。B、K 戦。
And great attention to detail from Banchero on the play, making sure he's there to get the ball and send it back.
Here's Buzelis. Moore right side. And stolen by Wagner. There's the lob to Banchero. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Nice work by Banchero, making himself available for the alley-oop pass. He's developing great court awareness.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. And Clark, we're looking at Franz Wagner here. What makes him so effective?
Well, his size and mobility, a rare combination, and how good he is instinctively at the defensive end of the floor. I mean, he can get out and get in a stance and guard. guards, and he also can bang inside with big physical guys, and he's very fluid in his motion. Great agility. Love watching that young fella play.
Goga Bitadze's checked in for the Magic. MP outside. Pass to Bitadze. Over Buzelis. Count that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut to just 3 points on the basket from Bitadze.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Banchero against Williams. Goes up at the stripe. There's Bitadze. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's now only a 1-point Bulls lead.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
MP passes to Suggs. Kicks it out to MP for the lead. He shoots again. It's another look. The shot's good from Bitadze. Bitadze's got 6 in the quarter.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the Bulls call timeout here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Sure.
Making some changes. Black comes in for and Anthony subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Terry comes in for Porter. Terry against Anthony. Trying to end the drought, and stolen by MP. There's the lob to Banchero. It's stolen by Buzelis. Here's Terry. The rebound by Bitadze. Bitadze's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Black. He's defended by Huerter. MP outside. Shot clock at 6. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Launches it from deep. Orlando gets it back. The shot's good from Bitadze.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Magic lead by 3. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the Bulls, getting this fourth quarter started. They've got Kobe White. Kevin Huerter is out there with Patrick Williams. Then it's Dosunmu, and it's Collins in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And probably more of a natural scorer than passer. Wright has worked hard on his playmaking ability.
And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Guys, they've done everything they can in this one to just dominate that backboard offensively and keeping control of the ball and then converting.
And I've also noticed how opportunistic they've been off turnover, doing a really good job taking advantage of the opponent's mistakes.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Here's a look at the schedule for the Orlando Magic. On Sunday, they'll face off against Paul George and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Tuesday, they'll continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
The fadeaway, and he gets the bucket. Carter's got the lead up to 5 now for Orlando.
You know, the thing about Carter, even though he loves to play with his back to the bucket, he can also face you up and knock down the jump shot.
Carter pulls it in. Carter's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yes, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Good, nice job down low. And the Magic lead by 7. And it's Porter with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Their next game playing at home as the Nets come into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Outside Collins. 6 to shoot. And that one's good by Porter.
The more Porter Jr. hits this, the more driving lanes will appear for him.
Magic leading by 4. Wagner outside. The pass to MP. Orlando moving the ball around. Here's to Silva. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. No reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
Suggs, he's checked in for the Magic.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And it's Moore penetrating. Goes back up. Nice defense from Wagner.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Now, here's Porter. Over Suggs. Porter, no luck.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
That one wide left.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Pass to De Silva. Wagner outside. And here's MP for 3. Here's Carter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Bulls trail by 8. Down low. Here's White. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They lead by 6. 1:24 left here in the 4th quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game.
Yeah, you know, he kept out-dueling the defense over and over. No matter how hard they worked to keep up with him, it didn't faze him. His shooting percentage clearly reflects how unstoppable he was.
The Magic making a switch here. Banchero's checked in. Buzelis is checked in for the Bulls. Banchero kicks to MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Magic lead by 9.
And smart ball movement there from Banchero. And that selflessness will endear him to his teammates.
And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession. .106 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here's MP for three. Orlando getting another chance here. And finished off by Banchero.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Orlando.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And had significant points in this game. They just stayed committed to their brand of basketball. And that's why they'll be taking the front end of this 3-game season series against Chicago.
Wendell Carter Jr. at 6'11", able to use his great length to get the block right there. Impressive.
MP against White. Banchero, right side.
Yeah, nice strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
The line for the Magic, Paolo Banchero.
And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Banchero. 8 seconds left. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. And I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg.
Green.
Good shot.
Come on, man.
Yes,
Let's go.
okay.
Yep.
Power's carrying both of you.
Hey, that's fine. We playing as a team, Alexis.
Yep.
Stay off my back.
You got it? Oh, I'm going.
Get dunked on again. Oh! I tried it. That's all right. Got a little overzealous there.
And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA Ball. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Ali LaForge. I'll look at Orlando's opening lineup. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. MP is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Batase in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Atlanta, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels, and it's Risache in at the small forward. And here we are for Game 1 of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play as well as the regular season standings.
Yeah, and it's really important to start off with a win. Only 8 teams advance to the elimination round, so there's not a lot of room for failure in this group stage.
Get up, Jalen Suggs. This guy has hops.
Here's Daniels to the middle. Johnson back to Daniels. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Banchero. Time now to hear from our reporter, Ali LaForce.
I caught up with Quinn Snyder. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and Coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, B.A.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And the playmaking skills Banchero has already are outstanding. Just such a unique young player.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Fires in the triple.
Sharp assist by Suggs. Capable of running your attack.
Young, the pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. On the wing, Daniels. 6 on the shot clock. The Hawks need to get one up here. There's Young with the 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, anytime you want a three-point shooting competition, Young is up for it.
Wagner, the pass to MP. Up top, Suggs. Uses the glass on the layup.
Just putting on a show right there. Suggs showing off his creativity.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. Back to Daniels. Orlando grabs the miss. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
They'll be seeing plenty of each other this year. 4 total meetings between them.
Down low. Banchero in the post. And the shot goes.
Well, this offense is off to an outstanding start. They're communicating, executing, and finding great shots.
Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, plenty of power behind that move from Johnson.
Wagner, the pass to MP. No good from outside. Hawks trail by 4. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that score. Wagner outside. Stolen by Young. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Here's Daniels. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. And so it's Banchero who brings it up for the Magic. Pass to Wagner. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Here's Okongwu. And it's all tied up.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Orlando calls timeout. And Coach with Okongwu adding a 3 to his game. Hard to keep him off the floor now.
It is, Brian, and he can do a lot for a team when he plays. He can now spread out the floor. He can guard multiple positions. But the main thing Okongwu does is he is all over the glass.
MP no good. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. The rebound by Carter.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
MP, the pass to Anthony. 51 seconds left in the first. Pass to De Silva. And here's MP from outside. Offensive board. Carter. Good D by Okongwu. The Hawks have gone 5 of 9 from the floor. To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Carter. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Black. MP, the pass to Anthony. Back to MP. Anthony outside. They need this. Here's Black. Nails it from beyond the arc.
You love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Magic up by 1. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Magic here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Isaac in at the 4 with Carter Jr. playing the 5. Cole Anthony out there with MP. And it's Black in at the 3 slot. The Hawks trailing and keeping us updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the 76ers looked really strong. He dropped in 16 points, and if you want to know how aggressive he was, check out how many times he got to the free throw line. He stepped up his game tonight, and you could tell his teammates loved seeing him go to work. Guys?
Okay, thanks for that. You know, the impact he had on that game was big.
And it's not easy to point to just one area he made a difference, but his effect was felt all over the place. He was on fire.
And the important thing now is to keep that momentum going. You want a player building on his positive results.
Pass to Carter. MP outside. Here's Isaac. Rebounded by the Hawks. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Yeah, it was relentless play at both ends of the court in that game. They were able to seize control and maintain it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this one.
Here's Buffkin. And he drops it in from the low post. Buffkin's got 4 points in the quarter.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Anthony finds MP. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Orlando foul.
And the Hawks making a change here. Daniels is checked in. And a new group getting ready for Orlando. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Paolo Banchero comes in for Isaac. Franz Wagner checked in for Anthony. And Suggs is subbed in for MP. Here's Young. He's got 7.
Jim, B, C, U.
Banchero surveys. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free. Through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Orlando ahead. They're up by 4. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Paolo Banchero with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, I mean, of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Suggs against Young. Out to the right wing. Here's a Kongwu. Another shot. The putback.
Well, 4 failed attempts to start this half. Not what they wanted out of the locker room.
Pass to MP. Jacks up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall. MP's got 6.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Here's Ricochet. For 3. Knocks down the long J. Ricochet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Suggs, the pass to Wagner. Kicks it out to MP. Takes the 3. Again, MP missing.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
His second. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
2 shots.
Free throw good. Kongwu. Buffkin, he's checked in for Daniels. He's off on the second.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the 3rd quarter.
Here's the break. Here's Ricochet. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is a dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I work too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. Great stuff there. Thank you.
Well, that's exactly what Carter Jr. should be doing. Rescuing plays off the offensive glass.
Here's Ricochet. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Ricochet's got 7 now in this quarter.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Orlando calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Young. Young does it himself, all alone at the rim.
Yeah, so smart of Young to push the pace as much as he can in transition.
Anthony, the pass to MP. Here's Carter. No rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Here's Young. Young takes the hit and scores it anyway.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
MP outside. Young against Anthony. Back to MP. Carter, the pass to MP. Shot clock at 5. Anthony against Young. Anthony misses. The Hawks lead by 3. Pass to Rizachet. 1:14 left in the third. Here's Bufkin. Now Johnson. Over Banchero. A shot by Johnson, no good.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
Isaac, the pass to Banchero. Shoots over Okongwu. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Banchero's got 10 points.
Assertive offense from Banchero. It's good that he isn't shy about working for his looks.
Pass to Rizachet. No good that time. Great D that time from Banchero. Isaac outside. Over Johnson. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Young. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bufkin. Sinks the tray. He has 7.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
Anthony outside. Banchero outside. Gets some space and buries the jumper.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Atlanta on top, leading by just 2. Quinn Snyder with some words for his players.
Let's just keep playing with the same intensity, okay? On misses, you guys really run in space. Anyone can bring it.
Trying to maintain that edge right now. He's checked in for the Hawks. Whitehead comes in for Okongwu. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hawks.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep. And until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
They've also been striking from mid-range with great consistency tonight. They just owned that part of the floor in this one.
On the court for Orlando, we've got Franz Wagner. Goga Batadze is out there with MP, and it's Black in at the 1. And there's a 3-second violation.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. And the officials will call the illegal screen here. NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone. But the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
Daniels passes to Okongwu. Here's Rizachet. Pass to Bufkin. Great D that time from Banchero.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Wagner. And with that one, the deficit trimmed to single digits.
Yeah, Wagner uses his size to muscle through that smothered interior defense.
Here's Bufkin. Here's Daniels, covered by MP. Daniels passes to Johnson. Pass to Rizachet. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Well, you know Wagner is an aggressive scorer, someone who challenges the defense and makes them foul.
Franz Wagner taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that brings him with an 8. Suggs is checked in for Black. And both free throws good for Wagner. 1 minute left to play in the fourth. Here's Bufkin. Orlando grabs the miss.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're on top by 5. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Zachary Rizachet.
The hoop looked about 4 feet wide for him tonight. I mean, his shooting was so dialed in. It really allowed for him to score the ball just over and over throughout the game.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. Coach was challenging his team to finish this one off. He told them we've played a great game this far. Let's get to the finish line. Remember to value the ball. They seem locked in, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. And Suggs has got the ball here for Orlando. It's a 5-point game. And here's MP from outside. And it's in. And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're leading by 2. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. We've got 22 seconds left in the final quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
So the first one drops. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And so both free throws good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
Orlando calls timeout. They're down by 4. 20 seconds left in the game. All right, guys, what's your take?
Searching for a fast bucket, then a way to stretch things out.
Yeah, and then they have to foul quickly and hope for some misses at the line.
$20 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. On the wing, MP. The three-pointer off the mark. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that puts him up 5. And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Great composure there. Calmly knocks them down to put this game out of reach.
Orlando calls timeout. They're down by 6. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
The 3 from Banchero. Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3.
And stepping up when it's clutch time, that's a very mature play by the young Banchero.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
At the line for Atlanta.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. Suggs, the pass to Batadze. So it's a narrow victory for the Hawks, pulling it out for the W. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game. They overcame every one.
And that'll do it, folks. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching.
Baby, I can't believe you're mine. Loosen up.
Come on, man.
Okay, look at Power being coach. Coach DF.
Give me that. Give me that.
Let's go. Go.
Let's go. Switch everything. No threes.
Good defense. Good defense. Yep.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm on you. I'm on you. I'm on you.
Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that.
Power versus.
Let's go, Power.
Everyone else.
Stop playing.
What's up? What's up with the defense? You want to reach on us? We're going to show you how to play defense out here.
Power, 11 points, 10 rebounds, 60% on 3. Nice teammate grades. Everybody had a B- or above, so that's good. I'm excited for you guys. Player of the game, Power. What was it like carrying everybody else, Power?
You know, I'm only able to do these things because of my wonderful teammates here, King Jordan, LD, lifting me up. You know, great defense, ball movement. It's a team effort, man.
I love that. I love that PR strategy. It's Harvard educated.
We got the W, Alexis. Let's go.
We did get the W. Good defense, by the way. The switching, the helping, they were reaching a lot. So usually when teams reach a lot, that's like their only thing they're focused on. So we were communicating on the switches, had a couple lapses, but I love the defense from Jordan and Power.
Coming up moments from now, the venue in the heart of downtown New York City. The Magic taking on the Knicks. For Orlando, they've won just 4 games out of their last 10, and they know they can do better. This team has talent, and they'll try to bring... Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast. A look at the Magic starting group. In its small and power forward, it's Wagner and Isaac. MP is out there with Jalen Suggs. And it's Carter in at the 5 spot. And for the Knicks, OG Anunoby is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. You look at the Knicks, and the NBA Cup run started with a victory. These home fans hoping to see them not just second win in the group portion.
And that's because they're in very good shape if they can take this one. You normally have to win 3 games to advance, so a 2-0 start would be huge.
And then, when you talk about the Magic, the odds are against them in the NBA Cup. An 0-1 record and on the road for this one.
And quite simply, Kevin, if they want to get to that knockout stage, they need to win tonight. And it gets extra difficult being away from home. And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
And that's the story of the league right now. Most any team can beat any other team on any given night.
Well, great feed there by Jalen Brunson. A terrific facilitator.
Wagner outside. 3-2. Isaac right side. From 8. Rebounded by Hart. For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the Nets in Brooklyn. Brunson against Suggs. Brunson, no good. Doris, the way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future.
Bridges shot good.
Well, a high-motor player like Mikal Bridges has got to make quick decisions. Rise and fire off the catch and shoot, Mikal.
The Magic again can't hit. For New York, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there? Boy, just 1 for 4. A little brisky right now.
Here's Brunson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Well, one of the last guys you want to send to the free throw line, Jalen Brunson has proven he can knock these in.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
That one is off. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at New York, third best record here in the early going. And, of course, the Orlando Magic, 3.5 back.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
And it goes down 2 points.
Wow, how about the focus from the big man? Jonathan Isaac, comfortable in the paint.
Suggs with the steal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line, 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Suggs.
Jalen Suggs gets a ton of attention for his offensive skill set, and that's appropriate. But let's remember, he can be imposing defensively.
Both free throws good from Suggs.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Beauchamp passes to Oladipo. It's tipped.
Sometimes you need excellent anticipation defensively to get your hands on the shot. Jalen Suggs, nicely done.
MP, no good. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Knicks. Passes it to Bridges. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. New York, no good that time either. Orlando trailing here. MP outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Pass to Hachimura. And nothing is falling for him right now. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. On the pass to Suggs. Kicks it out to MP. Another miss by MP.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Even after some serious injuries, Oladipo still has some takeoff.
Oladipo against Suggs. The baseline J off the mark. That one goes in.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Oladipo, the pass to Bassi. Hachimura with it. De Silva with the rebound.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Suggs finds MP. And the three off target.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
And that one, good. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Here's Suggs, and it's blocked, and he stays with it. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Knicks lead 5-1.
The Magic, 11.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And when you consider how the Knicks are doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for Orlando, they've got MP. Also Anthony out there. Franz Wagner is out there with Carter. And it's Phillips at the 4 spot.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Bridges outside. Rebound by the Magic. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Well, these two teams will see plenty of each other, as this is the first of 4 contests between them this year.
And the better they know each other, the more competitive they become. Expect this first one to be extremely spirited, with each side trying desperately to send a message early.
And that one's good, Anthony. And we see, as in baseball doors, the introduction of the pitch timer to increase the pace of play. Do you think the NBA is taking notice of that?
What I know, Kevin, unequivocally is the NBA is in a constant state of monitoring its product and how can it make it more fan-friendly. The only criticism to me that's redundant is the pace of reviews, and the league is trying to streamline that to the best of their ability.
And now the latest one from our reporter, David Alden.
Well,
on the floor for Orlando. For New York, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
Find the lane. Find the lane. One shot.
One shot.
That one falls for Brunson.
Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Mikal Bridges.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Oladipo misses. Orlando leading by 5. MP deciding where to go with it. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop.
Magic foul. Number 12. First personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Victor Oladipo.
And he can't get the first one.
2 shots.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number one, the energy and effort he plays with every night. His willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets for this entire group.
And a wide open look for MP. No good on the triple.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Magically.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's Suggs missing. New York trailing. Pass to Oladipo. Now Brunson. Two on the clock, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
First
Clearly foul.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Jalen Brunson at the line. 2 shots.
That one falls for Brunson. And it's tied up with that one. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And it looks like they got it right this time. No basket. The clock had expired while the ball was still in his hand.
And even if they don't show it, I know the refs are proud of themselves after a replay proves them right. They're like, see, we had it right all along. So good call, fellas.
And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
And it's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Jalen Brunson out there with Bridges. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Towns, and it's Hart, and it's the power forward. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of. So as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. MP finds Suggs. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And it's Wagner missing.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And here's Brunson outside. And the three ball is good. Brunson's got 11 points.
It's about the work for Jalen Brunson. He's put in a ton of time to become a knockdown shooter.
The ultimate glue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember, he won a national title in college. He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
The Knicks have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat and offensive rebound and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about. OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
Wagner passes to MP. Here's Isaac. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Assist from
Isaac's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, I like seeing Jonathan Isaac work in the mid-range. This guy is demonstrating the touch to score from there.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Passes to Hart. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Towns. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Wagner. And the turnover again by Orlando.
New York ball.
A chance now to check out the Knicks' upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll be facing Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Sunday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And for that game against the Kings, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
And the first one at the line is good.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches a point guard position as a scorer, and boy, this guy can light you up.
So for the Magic, Phillips, he's checked in for Isaac. And it's Anthony Black in for Franz Wagner. And both free throws good for Brunson. The Magic trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
A 3 from MP. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Brunson chiseling it in.
What a beautiful move from Jalen Brunson. Frees himself for an opportunity to put the ball in the basket.
Pass to Black. 1:43 left to play in the third.
あんこさんこんばんは。顔のある上限の月。
Orlando. Now the Knicks with it. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. Brunson kicks to Hachimura. Left side, Towns. It's stolen by Carter. Anthony against Brunson. There's the pass to MP. Oh, good with the triple.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Here's Beauchamp. No scoring in this one. Can't get it to fall. Brunson against Anthony. The dish to MP. Pass to Black. Feeds it to Carter. Can't cash in from close range. New York leading by 6. Passes it to Brunson. Good! Brunson, no fear down low.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
And Anthony's got the ball here for Orlando.
New York foul. Beauchamp.
Charles pass. Pass to Wagner. Now, here's Suggs. And here's MP for 3. Traps in the tray.
3-point goal.
And the Magic lead by 1.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
So on the floor for Orlando. In its small and power forward, it's Wagner and Isaac. Jalen Suggs is out there with MP. And it's Bitadze in at the center position.
42.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
No doubt, keeping it very close. They're going to have to step up even more to get over the hump here.
And he's good on the 3-ball.
3-point goal.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Here's Brunson. Converting through contact. Nice job by Brunson.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So Suggs will go to the free throw line. That one is on Towns. The Magic making a switch here. Carter's checked in. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. And there's the
金城さん、初見さんいらっしゃい。
Suggs with the steal. Here's Wagner. They grab their own miss. A nice shot by Carter.
Boy, that's a big-time effort play by Wendell Carter Jr. This guy gives you everything he's got.
Brunson against Suggs. And it's Brunson missing. Magic leading by 5. Isaac passes to Suggs. And it's Wagner missing.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Shoots from the baseline. New York, no good that time either.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure.
Carter against Towns. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, you see when a big man commits to his shot. Wendell Carter Jr., tremendous job drawing contact.
All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. Scoring breakdown for the Magic.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Brunson, no good. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Wagner, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Wagner's got the lead up to 8 now for the Magic.
Well, that's about toughness and the willingness to absorb contact. Franz Wagner relishing an opportunity to show off a bit.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Suggs.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, during the break, I heard Tom Thibodeau as he talked to the team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Evan?
Thank you, David. MP outside. Here's Isaac. Some solid defense from Hart. Knicks trail by 6. Here's Brunson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Jalen Suggs.
Well, despite his size, Jalen Brunson loves to operate in the painted area.
So the first one drops, and that brings them within 5. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
And the shot goes down. And the Magic lead by 6.
You've got to be willing to get your shot blocked if you're a guard and you foray inside. Jalen Suggs, what a finish.
Brunson surveying the D. At 6. Rebounded by Isaac. And an intentional foul right there.
Jalen Brunson. Third personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreak.
Well, the potential of Jonathan Isaac is truly exciting. This guy is still a bit raw, but he has every tool to be successful, both offensively and defensively.
And here's Brunson outside. That shot missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
At the line.
It's the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. Paint looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
And so MP will bring it up for Orlando. And so it's Orlando winning this one. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
can't believe you're mine. Loosen up, better read the signs. I know that I'm around this time. No, you need to dance. Move around to the strings and dance. Baby girl, you're so fine. If you're down, we can need some time. Need your dance. Day to day. Oh, tell me what there's left for me to say today. Day to day. Baby, can't you release your mind? Calling me right outside the lines. I know that.
Hi, I'm Girl Game Renee, and here's some community tips on shooting. The first tip, of course, is definitely shooting wide open is the best shot to take. 2 would be if the defender has his hands down, hand down, man down. So definitely take that shot. And 3, definitely creating great spacing. And these are the 3 top defensive tips. My number 1 defensive tip is on-ball defense. With that being said, on-ball menace bad.
And don't let the high fashion fool you. These Brooklyn Nets mean business. A shot from earlier on coming down the tunnel, ready to put a show on here at home. It's Thursday night, and it's now the starting group for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero are the forwards. Suggs out there with MP. And it's Carter in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the Nets, Thomas is out there with Trey Mann. Then there's Bell. Then it's Johnson, and it's Williams at the 5 down low. And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
Bell's shot is good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Now, here's Suggs, defended by Mann. Suggs passes to Wagner. He can't hit that top. Good D by Bell. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. Johnson outside. Pass to Bell. Shoots over Wagner. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And the Magic with possession. 4-point game. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they've executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
Thomas gets the bucket.
Oh, Thomas can be scary when he's getting points inside. That really rounds out his game.
Well, you talk about Cam Thomas. RJ, he's one of the most explosive scorers I know in the NBA.
Well, after Kyrie and KD got traded out of Brooklyn, Thomas went off, putting together a streak of 3 straight 40-point games.
You know, the hopes of a super team in Brooklyn did not come to fruition at all, Richard. And you saw it firsthand.
Thank you for reminding me of that, Kevin. Yes, I had a front row view to it. And look, from a fan's perspective, it's a tough take. The team brings in some of the biggest stars this league has ever seen. You are thinking championship, and you never got close.
And so he makes both from the line.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Thomas with the ball. Picked up by Suggs. Thomas, no good.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Suggs kicks to MP. Back to Suggs. Carter left side. Shot clock at 6. Suggs finds MP. Bangs home the trifecta.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
Man with it. He's covered by Suggs. Right side, Thomas lays it up off the glass.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Suggs kicks to MP. From outside, off the mark. The Nets with the lead. On the wing, man. He's covered by Suggs. MP passes to Suggs. Some nice ball movement by the Magic.
Last 2 minutes to play. First quarter.
Banchero inside. Covered by Johnson. And it's Banchero missing. Man passes to Thomas. 1:43 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Man. Orlando grabs the miss. There's the lob to Carter. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And because of Carter Jr.'s finesse and athleticism, his teammates trust him to finish those alley-oops in style.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. Their last encounter was in Orlando, where they were able to handle the Magic.
And they did win that last game in this matchup, and it seemed they got the benefit of the whistle.
And Orlando making a change here. Goga Bitadze's checked in for Wendell Carter. Isaac comes in for Banchero. Anthony Black's checked in for Wagner. And Anthony subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Claxton on the follow.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Here's Black. Now, here's MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at them.
Orlando shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
50 seconds left in the first quarter. And here's Bell. 9 points last game. Frazier scanning the floor. Over Anthony. Goes back up. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Anthony. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Philadelphia. MP dishes to Anthony. It's Black, top of the key. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Passes it to Bitadze. Good work there as it goes.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
With 1 on the clock. No good. Shot missing. Tie game in Brooklyn. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
12.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Black. He's out there with MP, and it's Bitadze in at the 5, roaming the paint. The pass to Black. Back to MP. 6 on the shot clock. Wagner with it. Now Thomas defending. And it's Wagner missing.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Ulrich.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the 76ers looked really strong. He scored 14 points, and he did a good job to dish out a few assists to his teammates as well. It was just his night. The effort he put forth is what allowed him to have such a big game. Kevin, we'll see if he can do that again tonight.
All right, David, thanks. The aggressiveness, Greg, he showed the other night. We'll see if he can match that intensity here.
I'm a believer. I think he can produce at the same level tonight.
I don't know. After you put up numbers like that, I think the defense starts paying a little bit more attention to you, so it might be difficult.
Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home, and that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Now, here's Wagner. He's covered closely. Here's Bitadze. It's deflected. They get it back. And now the fast break. Thomas with the ball. Another shot. Black grabs the board. The Magic trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Bitadze. Capella covering. Bitadze the pass to MP. Another miss by Orlando. And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Kafka. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range.
So that brings the first half to a close. Nets out in front as they end the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. Time now for the halftime break with And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We've got Williams. Cameron Johnson is out there with Bell. Then there's Cam Thomas. And it's man in at the point guard. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. The Magic trail by 11. Van Carroll looking around. And yes, it's good.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Here's Mann. One of the dependable scorers on the team. He's averaging close to 17 points a game. Bell passes to Mann. Shot clock at 6. Fires the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Suggs against Thomas. And the upcoming schedule for Brooklyn. On Saturday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Drew Holiday and the Boston Celtics.
And that game against the Pacers, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, Franz Wagner grew up in Germany, but he says one of the reasons that I went to college in the U.S. was to learn a different mentality. The game is played more competitively, and talking trash is welcome. I had it in me deep down, but that brought it out more. And that combination of styles has helped him to this day. Kevin?
Great stuff, D.A. Thanks. Shoots from 14. Mann finds Thomas. Back to Mann. Pass to Bell. Shoots over Wagner. No good from Bell. The Magic trail by 9. Wagner passes to MP. Now, here's Suggs. Defended by Man. And that one is good from Suggs.
Bigger than your average guard, Suggs can score all around the floor, including down low.
Pass to Man. 3-pointers off the mark.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Wagner, right side, and finish off by Wagner.
What a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
Nets leading by 5. Outside Thomas. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Holton. No good again that time. The Magic have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. Carter kicks to Suggs. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. MP dishes to Carter. Now, here's Suggs. Defended by Man. Got that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Suggs. Timeout called the Nets.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
Both teams will make substitutions. And a look at the recent power rankings. Some interesting stories here in the early part of December. Taking a look at Miami. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now for the Magic, they've started out slow. It's not for a lack of want to. It's just the way the roster is composed. They have as many questions on that roster as they have answers.
He hasn't had his best game, but they've gotten enough production elsewhere, so it hasn't really mattered.
Anthony against Frazier. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the lead, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, the Magic trail by 9. And so in the game for the Magic, underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. MP is out there with Black. And it's Wagner in at the 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Number 12.
MP's got 4 assists now tonight. Frazier with it. Pass to Man. Hit the teardrop. That one goes. Count it. Well, Orlando shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Here's Black. Frazier covering. Black kicks to Wagner. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. The Nets making a switch here. Bell's checked in. Suggs, he's checked in for the Magic. Brooklyn leading by 9. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Bell. They get it again. Claxton with the bucket.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
And you can see them just deflate after giving up that score. And they know that they can't dig themselves out of this hole if they're allowing second chance points.
Now the pass to Man. Over MP. Misses off the left iron.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Hands it from downtown.
They found the touch from the field here in the second half. It was a struggle in that first.
Brooklyn's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Pass to Claxton. Back to Frazier. Tries again. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And he gets it back.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if you be a little bit more selective, too.
Classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
For your Knicks, Holton.
Nets leading by 8. Now, man. Frazier outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Paolo Banchero. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Brooklyn.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outwinning their opponent the entire game.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up.
Timeout called, the Nets. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan, and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During that break, listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle. Now he wants this team to stop playing it safe. He said, we've got this lead by doing what we do, and we can keep it if we don't get too cautious. Play our game. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David.
Team second.
Here's man. Pass to Bell. With the drive. Nice defense from Wagner. The Magic trail by 7. There's the lob to Banchero. Taken away by Williams. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And Bell kicks to Williams.
Wendell Carter Jr. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line, Trey Mann. At the line.
He gets the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 9-point ball game. And Wagner's got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter. Passes it to Suggs. Banchero right side. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And a big man who can do a little bit of everything. Banchero's future is certainly bright.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 8. Blacks checked in for Orlando. Both shots good from the stripe.
What you like about Banchero, he's built to carry an offense in both temperament and talent.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. It's Thomas on the wing. Covered by MP. Clock at 6. Launches a 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The Magic trail by 7.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bell with it. Working on Black. No good from Bell. Banchero finds MP. Banchero against Johnson. Deep 2 from Wagner. Rebounded by the Nets. They've held a 12-point lead early. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
At the line,
he drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6.
You love the readiness of Cam Thomas. Whatever his team needs, whenever they need it, he is prepared to deliver.
And that will add to a healthy lead after that trip to the free throw line.
And here's MP for 3. It drops. And now they trail by just 4. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're up by 4. We've got 22 seconds left in the game.
Here comes your t-shirt. I told you get a t-shirt.
And now let's present our New Balance player of the game, Cam Johnson.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he had. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn, Trey Mann.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. In both at the line. It's a 6-point ball game. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
Still a sliver of hope.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
Here's Black, defended by Mann. Good!
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see up front.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game. Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Who wants a t-shirt right about now? That's right, fans. It's time to make some noise. Put your hands in the air. Let me see you.
$15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Wagner. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
That's the aggressiveness they want Wagner to have. Force the defender into a tough spot.
2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 5. Both free throws good from Wagner.
And for his position, Franz Wagner gives you everything you could ask for. Passing, rebounding, scoring, and he competes defensively as well.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
At the line, shooting for Brooklyn.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. Along with...
Baby, I can't believe you're mine. Loosen up, better read the signs. I know that I'm around this time. No, you need to dance. Move around to the strings and baby girl, you're so fine. If you're down, we can meet some time.
Hey, what you working on?
Don't worry. Thank you.
Check the clock, check the clock.
Keep it going.
Nice work, fellas. Try to stay a while and get some additional reps in.
Hey guys, it's your girl Miss T, and we are kicking off the summer. I hope to see you guys on the court on the W.
It's Kobe, man. I hope you're having a great summer on the 2K streets, man. And my biggest tip would be to try all the vast game modes that 2K has, whether it be My League, My Team, but especially My League and get in, run simulations, maybe you want to play a lot. That's really going to help you have some fun during the summer if you're looking for something else to pick up.
Starting lineups just announced. We're just about set for basketball. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome all. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. So a look at our starters for Orlando. Wagner and Banchero, the talented forward pair. MP is out there with Suggs, and it's Carter in at the 5, down low. And for the Warriors, Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Moses Moody out there with Butler, and it's Jackson Davis in at the center position. This can be a time of the season when it's hard for players to keep their focus, Grant.
Oh, man, B.A., the buzz of a new season is behind you. The playoffs are a long way off. This is when a coach earns his keep, making sure his guys stay energized and focused.
Now here's MP. Shot clock at 6. Picked his pocket. In transition, here come the Warriors. They get it again. It's Pajemski on the wing. Gets a very good look and converts.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
MP with it. Defended by Pajemski. MP looking it over. Pass to Carter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Suggs. It's rebounded by Golden State. First quarter, just over a minute played. And he makes it.
That's tough. Tough finish. That's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
Now here's Suggs. 9 points for him in his last game. Carter, the pass to Suggs. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And I like the shot selection. Suggs recognizes when to look to score inside.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Back to Butler. Outside Curry. Up and over Carter. They get the rebound. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
You know, not too many teams have the stability and head coach as the Warriors have had, Brent.
Well, I'm not sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. It has been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity he has with his players, and again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Here's MP. The Warriors getting their last shot to go. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
His ability to shoot off the catch is a big plus. Banchero has quick reactions, a really versatile scorer.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He said watching tape in preparation for this game, Wendell Carter just kept showing up. Whether it was on the boards, being in the right position defensively, or even stretching the floor at the offensive end. Carter makes a lot of plays that help his team. Brian?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Magic this year.
They would love to face this team more often. It's the gift that keeps on giving.
The rebound by Carter.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Here's Butler. Second shot opportunity. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Wendell Carter.
Always one of the hardest workers on his team. Jimmy Butler knows how to win.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
Now here's Anthony. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. They swipe it. And here's the fast break. Here's Butler. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
The last thing Jimmy Butler's afraid of is a little contact.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense, getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Sometimes the offense.
Both teams making some changes here. On the court for Orlando, Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. Suggs is out there with MP, and it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Moody. Oh, serious gut check points from Moody.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Suggs, the pass to MP. Here's Carter, covered by Jackson Davis. The fader, and Carter gets it to go on the assist by MP.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Outside Curry. Back to Butler. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Banchero against Butler. Banchero no good.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Curry. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got 4 rebounds now. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Butler. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That's on Wendell Carter.
I think of Jimmy Butler, his work ethic comes to mind. Notably how hungry he is to win at all costs.
Brett, you think about Jimmy Butler. Great in the regular season, even better in the playoffs.
Yeah, extremely tough. I mean, he has grit and resilience, but tough-minded in the toughest moments, and that's where his teammates rely on him. Jimmy Butler shows up big come playoff time.
Kicks it out to MP. Pass to Suggs. Clock at 6. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. Suggs has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
They're too easy. I mean, for Suggs, he makes that in his sleep.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Clippers had a nice performance. He ended with 15 points, and his ability to get to the line was big for this team. A surprise effort from a guy who typically plays a smaller role. We'll see if he can keep building the momentum.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Every teammate in talking with them before the game says how much faith they have in him. They'll keep getting it to him.
Carter kicks it out to MP. Pass to Suggs. And here's Banchero. He's covered by Curry. Second chance effort. Here's Carter. Oh, persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Carter's gotten 4 this quarter.
I mean, the second effort from Carter Jr., real nice motor on this guy.
And the Warriors call time here. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
and most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Outside Pajemski. Here's Moody. And the Warriors miss again.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
MP, the pass to Carter. And here's MP from outside with the second effort. Outside for Green. This one for three. And he buries his first look.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pajemski's shot is good. Pajemski's got 10 points.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Here's Black, defended by Pajemski. Shot's good by Black. Black's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Moody. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Memphis. Moody gets one inside. Magic trail by 3. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Black passes to MP. Right side Green. Over Payton. Pass to Carter. Bataze down low. Wiggins on him. And Bataze gets it to go.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Here's Pajemski. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Warriors ahead, leading by a point. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.